My Sims keep getting asked on dates to like random buildings in The Sims that I have never renovated. And you know what? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of going to ugly buildings. For example, this cafe, the Hare and Hedgehog, actually has a lot of potential. Like I kind of like the vibes. I also really love this open wall. Like I think it's kind of cool, but the problem is that because it's open, the lighting is messed up on the inside of the lot. Like this is what it's supposed to look like, obviously closed off with real lighting. And because it's open, it's got this weird outdoor lighting with shadows, and it's just not the most functional. Like my Sims were here in the winter just now, and there was like snow on the ground in this whole area because it's right in front of the open space. I think it's cool in theory, but maybe in practice, it doesn't actually work the way it's intended. And so my goal today is to renovate this place kind of slightly, give it a little refresh. And you know what else? I think that using platforms could add a lot to this place. So step one, I think I'm just gonna go in and like delete some of the stuff that I don't like, you know, fill in the empty wall. I don't really like these windows, so I might get rid of the tiny ones, to be honest with you. Oh, also this is weird. Okay, I think I'm going to expand this place out one like that. Oh no. Oh no. The other problem with EA builds is that they're usually like such a mess in the sense that there's like a million different rooms. And I don't mean like, oh, there's a lot of rooms. I mean that there's like a lot of random room like floor pieces that are different. Like this, look right here. Why does the game think that's a different room? Why? That's all one room. It can be all one room. Doesn't make any sense. Oh, that's so interesting. There's like a drain. They made a fake drain. That's really cool. See, I like details like that. I wish that more builds had stuff like that they made, because there really is potential here. Something about it is off. So we gotta fix it. And you know what else? I think I kind of want to do this with black windows. Oh, is that too tall? Is there a short one? Uh-oh. Oh, why not? Can I fake it? The answer to that question is yes, I can. Using these windows, but oh, why? I want them to line up. But it like goes through the floor. See? Not good. Not good. Oh wait, this is fine. Sorry, false alarm. False alarm. Everything's fine. I think I can make this work. I just have to alt place the rest of these up here, but that doesn't really bother me. Okay. Oops. Oh, this is a mess. Everything is a big mess. I think they had previously put like the open space here, I think to kind of imply that you could order from outside. I kind of want to scoot the lot forward one. I don't know if that's a bad idea or not. We'll see. But I kind of want to like make the patio bigger. One tile here, and then smaller one tile on the other side. Oh, wait. I kind of like it being, oh, hang on. I kind of like these four lining up with the shape of this building. Maybe I want this to be longer as well. Would that be cool? Something different? I don't know. It kind of like helps with the empty space here, you know, where that hole used to be. I don't know. Oh, God. Sometimes it's easier to build these things from scratch than it is to renovate them. Wait, why is that closed off? This is weird. There's a lot of things about this that I never noticed before. There's like random walls and things in places that I don't expect them to be. I think I'm gonna put some more plants up here too on these wood chip things. Oh, wait, this could work. This could be another way to split up the space a little bit. We'll have to put the entrance somewhere else though. Maybe it could only be there. And we'll just put fence here. Do we even like this fence? Is it weird that it's everywhere? I don't know. Okay, that's better. I might be in over my head. I don't even know what style I want this to have yet. Oh, if we can just work on like one side at a time. We get some bushes around. Should we do like a stone as the combo with the wood? That might be a little bit wide. I mean, I can always make the building smaller. There's nothing wrong with that. It might even help, to be honest. Besties, I don't know if I like this stone thing. I might do brick instead. This is kind of ugly. I mean, there's lots of options. Like, we can even do this. So it's like kind of a similar vibe, but maybe a little bit nicer looking. Is the gray good? It's hard to tell because the lighting on this lot sucks. Maybe the gray is kind of cool. I wish this was like warmer, like maybe closer in color scheme to the rest of it, but I don't know if I want it to be brown. I guess that looks okay. Oh, I feel like now I have a better idea of how I want it to look though. So that's good. We are getting somewhere. Why are there not like any true black fences in the base game? And the ones from Get Together are not that good. Look, they're all like, I don't know, that's not really the vibe that I want to go for. I don't really have anything that's gonna be white trim is also the problem. I mean, I guess we can try and add it in, but I think I want to switch the fence out. I love this fence, I do, but I don't know if it makes that much sense. I want to get a couple trees, but I don't know if these are too big. Maybe I should do the smaller ones. Or if I did like that one and then the little one, is that too? No, the little one is too little. I guess I could do that one and then a littler one of the little one. I don't want it to block the sign either, which is part of my problem. Okay, I think this is kind of coming along now. I'm sort of starting to get an idea of what I want it to look like again, which is good. We kind of need that. Although I want to use this table and I don't like the colors. Maybe I'll do the black ones and I'll pick different chairs. Okay, 4 tables. I'm really trying to keep those like original vibes of this place, but also really update it, you know? Maybe this could just be 2 chairs. I want to get like sort of a combination of the sizes of tables. Like it'd be nice if there was like 2 chairs and then 4 chairs and then maybe we could just alternate 2 and 4. I don't ever have my Sims like sit at tables when I go to coffee shops anyway. Like as far as gameplay goes, I don't really take advantage of coffee shops in that way. But maybe it would be nice for my Sims to come and like sit out here and do their homework. Maybe I'll start doing that. Also, if you hadn't noticed, I am trying to use only Get Together in this. At least that way you can like actually download the build, you know, which is kind of my goal. Functional renovation. That's what I'm aiming for. I think there has to be windows on this side because you can't really put them on the other sides and have it not look dumb because I have all the signs and stuff. So maybe if there was like 3 there. I don't know how this is gonna look from the inside, but we could always move the stairs too if we wanted to. Oh, how does that door look? Does it come in all black? No, it's got a weird like tint to it. I don't want that. This one could work. No, it has a weird tint to it too. Are they all the shades are like that? When am I supposed to use that? Why would I want that? I don't want to have a solid door. I want the door to have windows. Okay, I guess I'll use this one. I think I want to do some of this like with the ivy and stuff off the walls, but I want to put it somewhere else. I just don't know where yet. I'm just not sure where or how I want to do that. Oops. Oh no. Oh, these are different sizes. Oh, I didn't think about that. Okay, the windows are in different places on both sides. Okay, I think we need a door on the side of the building. Do I want to have 2 doors? That looks dumb. I guess just big door with windows on either side. And then we can put the ivy up this. I don't know if that looks dumb or not. Honestly, couldn't tell you. I don't think I like it. Oh, this is horrible. I've been recording this literally for like an hour and I've made no progress. The video is probably like 5 minutes long so far. It's like I didn't even start. Okay, I think it would be good if we got at least like 2 more tables over here. This is kind of blocking the walkway. That I will say. Little bit inconvenient. That's fine though. Maybe it would be better if it was not on a high foundation so it didn't need stairs and you could just walk up. Like maybe getting rid of the stairs would be a helpful, because this could just be open on this whole side then and it wouldn't even be weird. And then same thing over here, could just be open like all the way. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to make it interesting, but I don't think I'm good at it. I think I can put trees over here though, which is what I want because we have like none. Okay, maybe that works. I actually kind of like it. I think it's kind of cute. Should I do like another one over here? We could probably get like 2 more tables over here maybe. I'm so picky with like how the tables are laid out. I know it's silly, but I get so picky about it when in real life you absolutely wouldn't notice that kind of thing. Like if there was like a slight discrepancy and one of the tables was a little bit closer than the other and oh, they look a little, you know, you just, because you aren't looking at it from a bird's eye view in real life, but in The Sims you are. Like we could probably have these be like way more, okay, that's ugly. I was gonna say we could probably have these be more like off from each other, but maybe not. I want to put chess tables. I know I always put chess tables in my builds, but I want to put chess tables because I think it makes sense here. Like it seems realistic to me that they would have a chess table situation going on, at least in some areas, because like it's a cafe. They probably have a couple, right? What are the requirements for a cafe? Oh, just tables and chairs basically. Okay, well. Not a chess table, but they're gonna get one anyway, whether you like it or not. I'm putting them. I don't like them there. Maybe I'll put some up under the cover then instead. Maybe just 2? Oh, I don't know. This sucks. I feel dumb. How did they look when they were in the front like that? Was that okay? Maybe it's cool to have them all in one place? All right, important question. How many tables do you think I should get? I kind of want to put like loads of them out here. Shall I size up this menu and put it in the front and act like it's a real official menu board? That kind of works. Okay. I think the outside can be done. Now we gotta figure out the inside. Now I gotta redo a lot of things in here because this is a mess. Although I do think that I've got some ideas. Let me just get rid of the walls upstairs really fast because I'm gonna redo the bathrooms. I kind of want to make like a more lofted space anyway. Can't intersect, oh, the fences. But I kind of want to put the stairs there. Oh, come back with my windows. I think that could be cool. And then like I said, we could sort of loft a lot of this area up here. I don't know with what fence. Oh, maybe the glass one could be good. If I had it open like that and then 2 bathrooms like over here. Oh. Never mind. Well, we could have, wait. What if you had to walk into this big open space to get to the bathrooms? And then we could delete that floor there, like I wanted. That's the loft I was talking about. That was my simple request. I'm seeing potential here. Okay, do you see it? Do you see the potential? Ignore the closet that I'm currently in the middle of destroying, but I put windows in there. Oh boy, big win. How do I want to do this? Should I just make it all black? That might be nice because it matches everything else. I also don't know what this room's gonna be. This room feels like a loss. Well, I guess I could swap it so it's a little bit smaller. Okay, that could work. I might revisit this. I'm bored. I want to work on the downstairs. Okay, let's figure out the layout of this again because, well, I might even just delete a lot of this stuff, to be honest. There's no point in reusing these counters. They're not anything special. They also, wait a minute, they didn't even match this. Oh my God. Oh my God. I didn't know that. That upsets me. Okay, yeah, we'll be redoing that. No, so what I was gonna say though is that I was kind of thinking about swapping it so that the kitchen layout was like over here, but maybe I'll keep it the way it was still. I might even make it so it goes up to the wall there. Here's kind of what I'm thinking. Well, let's change the color of this because it does match some cabinets. What size is this? Okay, so I'm thinking we could have it line up like this, kinda. I know it's in a weird spot. I know it's a little bit weird, but hear me out. Does this just go all the way to the edge then? What on earth? Then do I use this? Like, what exactly am I going for here? Do I round it? Is it ugly? I can't tell. Oh, I really am trying, I swear. I just don't know what to do. It's hard. There's also plates on the tables and random books. I didn't even think about that. We'll have to get, oh, bookshelves. Wait, that'll be nice. Okay, so I was thinking about putting above the counters here, just like a very large menu. Like a really large menu. We can do a couple lights over it like we've been doing outside. I feel like it makes sense. And then I was kind of thinking about in this corner, possibly if there were like some cabinets with extra plates. No, that's maybe a little ugly. Well, I could also just build a wall there so that the shape is like more interesting. Oh, I might like that better. That might actually solve some problems. Oh, maybe the all black tile could be cool. I mean, it's a coffee shop, so nice and easy to clean. You know? That's the goal. Okay, we could probably put this bookshelf underneath the stairs. Oh, that's interesting, although maybe a little bit scooted. I don't want it to clip with the stairs. We gotta be careful about that. Okay, no, I don't know what color. Ugh. And then can we possibly do the floor like this? It might be nice. I want to use these, but I don't know where. There's a lot of stuff that I want to put in, but I'm like, I don't know where to put this. Okay, I was thinking about getting a couple bar stools right there. I don't know why. Is that unrealistic? Maybe. And then I kind of wanted to put like an island counter here. I wish that it wasn't clipping with the window, but the idea being to have like some computers on this wall, kind of like an internet cafe kind of vibe. Because let's be real, that would just be useful if you were actually playing and you wanted to come here. Your Sims are just always needing a computer for things. Oh, I might put that back there. It looks okay from the outside and it's kind of cool on the inside. I don't know if that's really the vibes. I don't know if that's what we want this to look like. I might put this menu though, again. I kind of want to try different bar stools. Get Together came with these. Could I get some color in here with that? Oh, that's kind of fun. They're similar too because it's still like the metal frame and like the little circle seat, but okay, that gives me what I need to work with because I want to have like an accent wall that's blue now. This might work. This light is so ugly. I'm only using it because they use them outside, but they really are ugly. Now, do you think I should use these chairs? I don't know. I might try. Oh, wait a minute. This couch is kind of interesting. Maybe I could use that outside. I never, ever, ever use this couch. I don't even remember if I have ever used this couch. So that could be a fun one to try and like sneak in a few places. 2 places. I put it down twice. Oh, I don't know. I want to get like some seating in here, but it's not the vibe. I'm gonna need to think about this more. Okay, I want to change the wallpaper in some places because I don't want it to be all of this wood. I do want to switch it up a little bit. Like, I think that some variation in here would be nice. Could stay in a lot of places, but oh, we could do real tile in the bathrooms if we wanted to. That might be fun. We also have like the tile that came with the pack, but I don't know if I like it very much. Is the problem. This is interesting. It's trendy. It's a little ugly. If you see anything that might fit the color scheme, like this could work, but there's also not a lot of wall space. Oh, we could always size this up real big and put it up there. Okay, these like collector's edition magazines, that could be fun for like a coffee shop kind of vibe. Obviously we'll do 3 different ones. We won't have them all be the same, but that's interesting. Oh, we could put like some, I don't know about that actually. I was gonna put aprons, but I don't like it. Yeah, there's not a lot of wall space, so I guess we're not really looking for wall decorations. I'm more looking for like, I guess plants, statues, maybe like something tiny if I could fit it there. But then maybe like a wall plant is the option for that, you know? Oh, I kind of like that actually. That's kind of nice. I could probably do another one of those somewhere, or maybe not. I don't know. This is hard. I'm gonna put some like things on the tables, like a little book, maybe a diary. We can pretend that someone's been in here. I want it to look like it's being used. Although that might be a little bit annoying because then if you want to like actually come here, you can't sit at the tables because there's like a diary on them. Oh well. Okay, I was thinking about getting chairs, like armchairs. These are weird. I kind of forget this one exists. Well, I was thinking more like this sort of armchair so that we can kind of pretend there's a little sitting area over here. We could do like an actual coffee table. Wait, maybe that's good. Maybe this works. Tiny little table, tiny little side table in between them. Lamp, but maybe it's metal because the place is kind of industrial. Maybe the chairs are gray instead. Maybe they're a different kind of chair. Those chairs do not match at all. Maybe a different small table, the glass one instead. I'm actually okay with that. Something about this is kind of working. Maybe I switch it so that that plant's over there and then we get a different plant for this little coffee table. Okay. I mean, at the very least, the lighting is a lot better in here. Oh my God, that looks ugly. I don't think there's anything I want lighting wise from Get Together, but I do want to have like some sort of fancy lights. Do we get them like kind of centered above the, I mean, they had those before, so is it fine? And we get like 4 of these lights in all the corners of this room. Oh, and then the upstairs. I guess now we've kind of incorporated this like minty color, so we could do that again up here. But I kind of, oh, I kind of like that. You know, I'm like obsessed with the idea of a trendy coffee house like this, but I have also literally never been to anything like it in real life. Like, I don't really get out much, and I also don't drink coffee, so I have never been to any place remotely similar to this, which is why it's kind of funny that I'm like spending all this time trying to build these coffee houses in The Sims when really I don't know what I'm talking about. I have all these opinions and like, again, I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, I was thinking about making like this whole wall books. And I may, oh, that's not gonna fit right. Okay, maybe books just in the corner like I had it before. Ew! Okay, that color's fine. I don't know what goes up here. Part of me just wants to like leave it empty. Like it kind of can and should be maybe empty. But then like, what is this room? Oh, do I do a 3rd bathroom? Wait, maybe that's good. Maybe that just gets it over with and puts something moderately useful there. We don't actually need a 3rd bathroom. Like there's no point in that. But what else am I gonna put up here? Like it's too small to do that office kind of vibe they had originally. So maybe this works. Oh wait, I actually feel better now about this. And it's got these nice windows. See, now that's exciting. Do I put like an archway instead of a door? Like, does that make it more obvious that anyone can go in there and it's like the bathrooms? Oh, that works. Okay, maybe it's done. Oh wait, I didn't put any decorations down here. Hang on, never mind. I got work to do. Wait, they previously had like a stove and stuff, but I don't think we need that. They also had this item, and dare I say, I don't think we need that either. What are you buying here that requires ketchup? You can literally only order pastries at a cafe in The Sims. And I don't know about you, but I don't think anybody's putting like mustard on a donut. Anyway, I think now the place is done. Small upgrades. It still looks really similar to how it did. Oh my God, you're kidding. This is the front? No. Now that doesn't make any sense. I find that upsetting. I will say I find that upsetting. Really? But this is the side with the bad lighting. Oh my God, this game. Whatever. Here it is. A small update for you if you want to download it and replace the original. This one will have better lighting and hopefully be a little bit more functional. I did this in my legacy save, so this will be nice because when my Sims get invited out here, which seems to happen a lot, we can get like better screenshots, you know? That's all I care about. Anyway, this took me an hour and a half. This is embarrassing. This shouldn't have taken this long. It was not even a big build, but I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you like this kind of thing, I also stream The Sims every day on my Twitch channel. My name's just lilsimsie on there and I'll have it linked down below, so feel free to drop in and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Bye everybody. Maybe I'm just too tired. You know what? All this time and the place doesn't even look that good. But like I said, at least we can get better screenshots. And you know what else? You won't get snowed on inside. So maybe it's for the best.